Hi, in this video I want to briefly talk about artificial intelligence and non-profit organizations. Now, I think there are a lot of opportunities embedded under AI for non-profit organizations to use, and it can improve in terms of their operations, funding proposals, research, marketing. I think the scope is endless, right? So a lot of organizations can benefit from the use of artificial intelligence, but from a governance perspective, firstly, I think this item should be on the board's agenda. If you're a director, a board member of an organization, make sure this item comes onto your agenda, because as there are opportunities, there are also risks associated with artificial intelligence. And it's important for the organization to be clear as to its strategy in relation to artificial intelligence. Hugely beneficial, but there are also huge risks associated with artificial intelligence. Now, especially within the legal context, the challenge that we've got in South Africa at the moment is that there's no laws governing artificial intelligence. So the implication is that the organization will have to interpret existing legislation to establish its relevance to artificial intelligence. Now, that's not an easy task. Now, one of the key pieces of legislation that's relevant to artificial intelligence is actually the Protection of Personal Information Act, and it is directly relevant to artificial intelligence because there is a requirement under one of the conditions of processing stating that right? So, some of the questions you may ask or have to deal with is, for example, these AI note takers. To what extent do you permit those note takers to actually access sensitive, confidential information of the organization? What measures are in place to prevent a situation where that kind of information can be accessed? And are you making use of free resources? What are the terms and conditions in terms of AI? To what extent do you actually provide input of personal information into AI platforms without ensuring that there's proper safeguards? So in my view, definitely it should be an agenda item on the board, for board meetings this year and beyond, in the foreseeable future, to consider, to ensure that the organization makes appropriate use of artificial intelligence, and also that the organizational information and personal information are protected adequately. I hope this video has been helpful. If so, please click on the like button, subscribe. If you think it's helpful to others, please share. Thank you.